Advice I hear from the older generations are to make connections, network with people. That's the quote unquote key to the universe, which honestly, I think that's somewhat true because if you have a bunch of friends, people to network with and talk to, obviously you're going to have more opportunities than if you're alone. But I think personally that a majority of people are inherently selfish, that people don't care about anybody but themselves, and I kind of noticed that with college. These people don't really give a shit about anybody but themselves. Like my mom would always tell me like, "Oh, just, start talking to somebody, talk to everybody in your class, get their numbers, talk to them and then like within a couple years, reach out to them for a job." It's like that's the most snake shit in the world, like to me. I don't know why, like being fake, talking to someone in a fucking class just to get their number and reach out to them years later to see if you can get a job from them. Like it just seemed like snake shit to me. I don't know. But yeah, and obviously if you ask your average normie on the street like, "Oh, do you care about others?" Of course all of them are going to say, "Yes, I care deeply about others." Like cuz no one's going to try and look bad. Um that's why everybody virtue signals. They don't want to look bad, but I truly do believe most people are just selfish. But yeah, networking, I've come close. Like I want to say around maybe like 3 or 4 times. I know two of them just happened recently where I could have potentially had a job from networking. The first one, this was like about 2 years ago, in one of my audio classes. This dude, I basically made a project, like this little tutorial. Like I walked the class through how to make a beat. And after class, this kid came up to me and he was like, "Bro, that was so hard, man. You're crazy talented, bro. Oh my God, man. You got a network, bro. Can I have your contact?" And basically, I gave him my Instagram, all that shit. And if someone comes up to you and says, "Oh, bro, let's network," they're snakes because that's all they want you for. Like, "Oh, let's network, bro. Let's make this connection, bro." They're just snakes. They don't give a fuck. But yeah, this dude was like, "Oh, if you reach out, if you find something, let me know, bro. If I find something, I'll let you know, bro." And it was so weird too because the day after that shit, he just was fucking weird after that. Like it's like he was uncomfortable. Like he acted like all cool, and like I don't know. I think I might have talked about this before. I don't even know, but he was like all uncomfortable the next day, and like after that, like I would try to talk to him and he was just like uncomfortable and it was just not the same. Like I was like, what the fuck happened? I didn't understand. Like I was just like confused. Like he just acted all weird. And it was just a weird situation. And the thing is, like, he was nice to me over text. Like I would text him like every now and then and he was like normal. Like he was nice texting me, but when I was there like in person, he just like was weird. And I still talk to him like after that class. I still talk to him, and it was after that class where he had networked with somebody, and he had found the studio. He internshiped and then started working there, and that was like a dream I had. Like I wanted to work in a studio to like help out people and shit with like music. Now I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck about anything. But that was like something I wanted to do, and this kid, like I reached out to him because like he told me about it and shit, and I was like, "Oh, bro, you think you could get me an internship there?" And he's like, "Oh, maybe, bro. I don't know. I'll have to check." And I was like, "Okay." And it was like so fucking weird, and I kept checking my phone to see if he would like respond to me, and after a while he wasn't responding, so I went on his profile and it said user not found. He fucking blocked me. It was just so like I don't understand. That's something about our generation I don't understand at all. I get randomly blocked, unfollowed by people for no reason at all. And even if it is a reason, it's the dumbest shit in the world. Like, "Oh, bro, you just weren't active enough, bro." It's just such stupid shit. We live, like, this is such a weird generation we're living in, man. Weird time. But, yeah, the last two networks I had, that were really recent. The second one was right before I got sick. This guy, I was at this like family gathering type of thing, and this guy, he gave me a job proposal. Basically, he told me, he's like, "Oh, I do DJ work, lighting work at like what is it, like marriages? What are those called? Weddings, shit like that, like clubs. They basically, he told me like I'd be setting up the lights and shit. Like he was drunk, like you could tell he was drunk, but he was like hyping me up and shit. He's like, "Oh, bro, you'd be great for the team, bro. We're looking for people, man. You know, it's easy work. You just set up the lights and the audio equipment, and then you just chill out, bro, for the next couple hours. It's easy, bro. Trust me." And the same thing, gave me his Instagram. And the next day I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, you know, talking about the job." And the dude basically said like, "Oh, sorry, bro. We're not actually looking for anybody. I was just overly excited last night because I was drunk." And he's like, "I'll let you know in the future if we need anybody." And it's just like, come on, dude. It's so stupid. So that shit, I was just like bummed out kind of. I was just like, okay. Like it's nothing really even new, you know. The third, I guess this would be my third, because this was really recent. This kid, in my audio class that I would play Roblox with. I would barely do the work. I would just play Roblox with this kid on the fucking computer. And I thought I had a potential to make a new friend, because if you didn't know, like I don't have friends anymore. Like I don't talk to them anymore. Even with them too, like when they were here for my birthday a couple months ago, my mom was giving out a fucking cry for help to them. Like, "Oh, please," because my friends, they all have their shit together. I don't. Like, I was always doing something fucking stupid. I was always pissing somebody off, doing something. I don't have my shit together clearly, and they all did. Like, they were all mature and, like, had everything together. And my mom was giving out, like, a literal cry for help. She's like, "Please help my son. If you guys, you know, have a job for him in the future, please, please." But, anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this kid I would play Roblox with. He basically, same thing. It was him and this other kid in the class, and we made like a little group chat on Instagram, and it was the fucking weirdest shit too. This dude, the last day, like we were talking normally, like I thought like, oh, maybe like I made a new friend here, you know. And the longest time, you know, maybe I made a new friend, but it was literally not even like a couple days after the class ended that he literally deactivated his Instagram, deleted his SoundCloud. It was really fucking weird, you know. And then I just didn't even know what to think about that shit, you know. I was just like, okay. And that's it. Like, he hasn't contacted me since on anything. I just have been like, okay. Like, what the fuck? The dude just randomly deleted all of his shit and just ghost. And I was like, okay. So, like, I thought I had something there, too. So, and I don't really, you know, the whole networking shit, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know, I don't want to, I'm at a point right now in my life where I don't want to fucking talk to anybody. I don't even really want friends. I mean, maybe I'm coping with that, but I don't really want to even talk to anybody anymore. Yeah, it's just, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Networking, oh, get this job, bro. It's just all a bunch of snakes just trying to suck each other off to get into higher positions. It's just fucked up and weird to me. I don't know. But yeah, making connections, clearly it would be beneficial, duh. But I just can't make connections. I haven't made a connection at all during my years in college, and now that shit is coming to an end, it's just like, okay, I didn't accomplish anything in college at all. So, I mean, I still got like this fucking year left, so we'll see how that shit goes. But it is what it is. I don't really, I'm too fucking numb to care. Like, that's just the truth. I'm at a point where I just don't even want to talk to anybody, and nobody wants to talk to me, man. Holy shit. I'm at a point where my own mother doesn't even like me anymore, too. I'm always getting pissed off. Like, I go from, this is a fucking, like, I swear to God, I'm getting pissed off at the dumbest shit. And, I'm always, like, mad as fuck. So, I mean, yeah, that shit doesn't help. But, yeah, it's, will things get better? I don't fucking know. But for now, like, that's pretty much it.